Hey, my guys and goddesses. Welcome to Cherry Baby's Ghetto Ass Tarot. We say we want, we do we want, but what we won't be is disrespectful, okay? So let's go ahead and start with our prayer. Holy Spirit, answers to my highest light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we go into gods and goddesses, energy, I ask that you block all psychic attack, all evil eye, return the gift, send the transmuted bliss and bliss. Please give us the clear message that we need at this time. Put a strong hedge protection around this energy. Thank you, my gracious. Thank you, my archangels. Thank you, my deceased loved ones, of my highest light. And thank you, Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, so what I got, let's pull out our dominating energy. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Aries, also a Pisces as well. Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, 12th house. Okay. Is getting themselves involved in something. I'm hearing they shouldn't. They shouldn't get themselves involved in the middle of something. Whew. I'm also getting this a Sagittarius masculine. Body took something the wrong way, but something was adjusted, and they're like, okay, I'll be patient. But then I also got this Aquarian feminine energy, okay. There's coconut energy behind a masculine energy. For an Aries. I'm hearing Whitney Houston. Something significant. Yeah, all the fists are down. Yeah, something on social media. It's around a Cancer, 12th house, North Node energy. I said Aquarius, right? Yeah, Gemini. Aries, 12th house, North Node energy. Yeah, we have Gemini or Leo, but we have Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, 12th house, North Node energy. Yeah, the Pisces is choosing to be disciplined about a situation due to some form of hidden communications around a Scorpio, 12th house, North Node energy. We also got Capricorn, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Air, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Remove some form of illusion about a secret that's been removed. A Libra is not learning a lesson, okay, about a Leo 12th house North Node energy, but this Sagittarius 12th house North Node energy is in their Jupiter, okay. I told you it was a Sagittarius energy that was like, okay. But I'm really getting this thing, like my heart was racing. Somebody anxiety is up. It's like, let's just say it's really giving, like, I'm getting this energy, like, let's just say you was talking about people who don't say good morning, right? But you was talking about something at the house, or you was talking about something that was surrounding you. Somebody who might intentionally did not like you and intentionally did not say good morning, or intentionally did something towards you. And when you spoke on something surrounding yourself, they took it personal. They took it as if you were talking about them. But you didn't even know they were mad about something you said. You were just like, okay, I guess that's just how they are. And somebody got mad because you weren't mad. But you're like, why am I mad? I didn't know I was supposed to be. It's like somebody was trying to cover up something surrounding what you said to prevent from feeling embarrassed about something, or um, prevent from being exposed about something, or something like that. But I'm also getting the energy where something did not surround someone, but they made it that way. Shame. Intuition on point. Yeah, I'm really getting another thing too. Um, Somebody wants someone to tell, like, locate someone. They looking for something. I can see somebody just scrolling. They're looking for something. They trying to find something. They trying to find you. They trying to look for something. And then I'm another energy that I'm getting. Somebody's not even trying. They just want you to tell them so they can sabotage you. It's like, it's kind of like saying, let's say I sold some lemonade, right? And I went to another part of town and sold lemonade and was making good business. And then I decided to tell people that been knowing me for a long time that I'm selling lemonade in this location. So now they know that I'm doing that, right? Because they didn't know that before. My business starts slowing down. And it has a lot to do with energy. So it's almost like you did it to kind of like pacify their emotions surrounding whatever it is that you got going on, because you didn't want to make them feel left out. But their intentions weren't that. Okay? They didn't feel left out. They felt binded to how they truly felt about something. And all they needed was for you to tell them so they can sabotage it. So it's almost like, I want you to tell me what you're doing so I can find every reason why me and anybody else should never support you. So if somebody's not revealing something or telling somebody something, or they changed their name, they changed their location, they did something surrounding something, it's because of the lack of support. So if you're wondering why somebody relocated, it's because of the lack of support. If you're wondering why somebody went about something another way, it's because of the lack of support. I definitely got that. Yeah, somebody wasn't feeling celebrated. Manifestation reverse. The lack of support. Confirmation. So they went somewhere where they didn't feel like it wasn't going to be there. They went somewhere where they felt like they felt free. They went somewhere that made them feel free, feel alive. Okay? I can't make this up. On Harvest. Yeah. Ancestors had to step in on the situation for a radical rebirth for some people. Yeah. Ancestors say it's okay to be yourself, okay? Yeah. You're not a wounded healer, okay? Somebody wasn't trying to hurt your feelings, okay? Somebody wasn't trying to sabotage you, all right? So I'm getting this thing with some people or someone only felt a way according to previous pain. So somebody might have put out a reputation that this is just how we do things over here. And that's just how they look at people, look at a certain type of people from where they're from. And because that's just natural, that happens in every city, okay? It's almost like somebody left a city and represented the city the way that they left it, instead of evolving from that and encouraging people to expand their minds surrounding something, They they did something to blend in, okay, to be the cool kid. That's what I heard. Cool kid. They want to be a cool kid. Not calling nobody children, but you could be an adult and want to be a cool kid. You got adults doing that with their children, type stuff. But instead of teaching them better to mature, to evolve, okay, they did something to be a cool kid surrounding where they're from. But all it did was put a bad taste in a lot of other people's mouths surrounding who they are and what they had to do to evolve. It's almost given like I work hard to get to this point, and you mean to tell me that's how y'all do it? And because the people have not evolved, they don't know any better. They don't know that people look at them a certain way due to how they were represented. Got miracles in the verse. Speak up in the verse. Giving and receiving. Wow. Their pleasure. Let me read pleasure to y'all, okay? Goddess of pleasure, to Nisa, temple conquerors, element air. Tonight was a goddess of the stars in the ancient Carthage. Today, all the way in Libiza, they still have pleasure-filled full moon, midnight, table dancing parties in her name. Tonight's guidance. You are thirsty for more pleasure. You can't thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter, stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe, the embodiment. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is healing and manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hand over your reproductive area and say out loud, I deserve pleasure. Goddess declaration. It feels good to feel good. Yeah. With miracles in reverse, speak up in reverse, and giving and receiving. Okay, some form of mindset where people are feeling like it don't get no better than this energy. Okay, it won't get any better than this, but it's been blocking their manifestation and causing grief about childhood wounds. It's leaving them stuck in childhood wounds. Yeah. But some form of radical rebirth is taking place because the ancestors had to step in on the energy vampire. Okay? Yeah, secret is revealed. Alright? Does somebody want people to be afraid of love and only be seen as seductive? But it makes people feel unsafe about everything. Yeah. And doubtful on how to create because they feel like it's keeping them immature mentally. They're afraid that if they go about something a certain way, that pain will be brought to them, or their life will be given a living hell when it's just shine surrounding something. Okay. Embrace your insecurities. Is what I heard. Embrace those insecurities. Embrace them. There's somebody else out there that needs that. The way you embrace your insecurities, like I didn't always have edges, and I be a little, because my hair is so soft, it was just so easy for my hair to just thin up at the top because I was wearing them quick weaves and my hair is already soft, and so I just alchemized it and started creating something that was going to grow my edges back, right? And then I was wearing wigs a lot over my locks. And so I made that hair oil that not only grew nails, lashes, and helped with people with alopecia. And it was like, because people were getting micro braids a lot and people were losing their edges, there's still people to this day haven't got their edges back around or something. Okay? And people are now afraid to embrace their insecurities. I was like, I'm going to embrace my insecurities, because guess what? Somebody, it's a hater out there that's ready to resurface it. Remember when you ain't had no edges? Or remember when you had that bald patch? Or remember when you, all of that. I had all that going on. All of that. Remember when you ain't had no booty? It was just flat. Like a pancake. Like, I had all that going on. All of that. And I guess people are looking at people who's new in my life. They're only looking at who I am now. But the people in my past are only going according to how they remember me. And that's why something keeps conflicting. And in the midst of it all, somebody keeps mixing the energies to say, like, this is okay. It's okay for people who work hard to have millions in their pocket to suffer like people who have nothing, who don't want to better themselves. Instead of evolving themselves as some form of inspiration for people to want to do the same. That's the issue that's happening. Okay? That's why people who in this situation feel like this is just as good as it gets, according to how somebody's already being seen. They like, I don't see no purpose why I need to level up or better myself, because the person that is leveled up and doing better with themselves, they still here. Ain't shit got better for them. So why do I need to better myself? You have to set an example in order for that to work. What you consider your choice surrounding whatever that is that you say, oh, well, I did this already, I don't need to do it again. But that doesn't sum up anything. You want to know why I say that? Okay? Because Monk's Corner is literally like 15 minutes away from my house. I don't really stay in Charleston County. I'm from Charleston County. But I live in Berkeley. That's why people don't feel like what's the point of evolving? Yeah, you did something for such and such. But what did you actually do for your people? Okay, you didn't like what they say. But you also know that's where you came from too. You shouldn't just worry about what makes you look good. Okay, I'm hearing that verse from with Twista and Kanye West. I got a light-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. Got a dark-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. She was ready for the world, but yeah, she was ready for the world. I was ready. Excuse me. But I definitely got that, like, bring a balance to something. Bring a balance to something. Okay, you represented this guy right here. Okay, but there's another guy over there. Okay, it's about 10 shades lighter than that guy. Okay, he wants to be introduced as well. Okay, you introduced this gal right here. Okay, but there's a gal over here 10 shades darker than this gal. Bring a balance. These people taking their whole hood with them. What you doing? You need to explain something. Don't look at something as a competition just because it's the opposite sex. Okay, I'm getting that. And I'm really getting a thing where people didn't know something very well. They took action themselves surrounding something because they assumed that somebody wasn't listening to them. But if somebody haven't had direct conversation with a person, how would you know? How would you know? The only person I had a conversation with, or two people I had a conversation, like for instance, at the radio station, the only two people I had a physical conversation is the dude that sold me that car I got, that Volkswagen confirmation, and he from Jamaica. That's the only, that dude, him, and it was another guy when I pulled up at the radio station, asked him, was the radio station located at this place? And I don't really know what he do, but I know I know he worked there because he was driving a van. So it's just one of those things, like, if somebody don't, the person that somebody is expecting someone to have communication with, somebody's not having a conversation with that person. So somebody might consistently be going to a person about something, but somebody never had the conversation with them. So how would they know? Yeah, with Make-A-Wish, body balance, somebody kept asking somebody to do something. They kept making a wish surrounding something, surrounding physical features or surrounding something. But somebody never spoke with someone because they don't know them. That's the secret removed. Somebody doesn't know somebody. They don't know them. People are mad. Like, what the hell? You mean to tell me? Yeah. Be mad. They're like, this whole time I was going about something a certain way because I thought they weren't listening to you. But somebody wasn't paying attention to the signs or something. But whoever these people are that are upset, they're learning something. Okay? Surrounding a culture. Or maybe that's what somebody wanted someone to know, or some people to see. That's how their culture is. But maybe they was too afraid to speak with somebody themselves. They was too afraid to talk to this person. It's almost like somebody was like, "Hey, can you tell your friend to stop doing that?" But they're like, but the person be like, "Okay, I'll take care of that." But then the whole time they like, "Man, I don't know if I only got one shot." I got one shot and I don't want to fuck it up because I don't know how this person gonna take it if I say something to them. That's really what I got. That's why something never was handled, because somebody and people didn't see the signs in it, and people are now learning someone true as nature. Yeah, something is obvious that somebody is not haven't gotten anywhere surrounding something. Yeah, it's almost like you're looking at it, okay? But I'm really getting this thing, like this coven, all right? Gonna have to get realigned surrounding something and grow from a situation, okay? Because somebody is still angry about something surrounding their roots. They have to heal themselves in order for something to happen, okay? They haven't fully healed from something in the past, from something personal, something that happened to them personal. Just be patient, because they got to heal from that, okay? Alright, some form of justice is taking place surrounding people at a distance. Alright. Yeah. Somebody didn't want to change your perspective. Alright. They were cloaking the energy behind somebody else's. Did I say that? That it was a feminine energy that was cloaking itself behind a masculine energy. But they messed up doing that, okay? They shouldn't have did that. Out of arrogance. Yeah. tell me what you plan to do with your wild and precious life. They shouldn't do that. Okay, that wasn't wise at all. Okay, because somebody know how to fuck them up. Okay, with fresh start, somebody do not play about their money or their reputation or anything like that. Okay, it's almost like somebody who's known to be a certain way decided to be patient only to find out that somebody else from who they assume was doing something. Okay, could have been like a goody two shoe type of chick, or somebody who ain't really from the hood, or somebody who kind of like is really giving Moesha. Okay, it's really giving. Okay, we got judgment. It's really giving. You know how her life was growing up. Like, she didn't have a hood life. She had the full fledged family thing going on. Okay, and I think like the closest to real traumatic situation that happens when Dorian found out that Ray was really his daddy. Okay, what's that his name? I was a big Moesha watcher. I was that and Girlfriend. Yeah. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands. Nine of Swords. Chariot. Eight of Cups. We have the Lovers in reverse and Wheel of Fortune. Four of Cups. Alright, Queen of Swords in reverse. And Strength in reverse. Okay? Somebody gonna hurry up and do something. Alright? But they gonna self-sabotage. Whoever this Queen of Swords is in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, they're gonna rush and do something. Or somebody's gonna rush and do something. Some type of fiery energy. Alright? Something impulsive. Alright? They're gonna hurry up and do something. But whatever, if they do anything, okay, they're gonna get locked up. That's what I heard. Okay, we got the Chariot card. They're gonna rush in if they do anything. Okay, yeah, with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're gonna wish they never did something, and that's the truth. That somebody's just working. Okay, somebody's not trying to defeat anybody, but they need to stop whatever it is that they're doing. All right. Because somebody's just at work. Let them work. Let people work. It's kind of like, how would you feel if somebody, you're performing, okay? Let's say you're an artist. Let's say you're performing, all right? And somebody get on the stage and sing your damn song. That's what somebody's doing. And people like, what are you doing? Somebody trying to rush in and make it seem like we ain't talking to them. Why you talking to them? But all it is keeping you in some form of remorse. Somebody's the Wheel of Fortune around something. Look. You see all them zodiac signs all around it? Somebody is really good with the charts. They're really good with astrology. And somebody trying to make it a me thing. And it's like, another thing I'm getting, all right? Somebody, like I said, somebody wanted to come in and rush in surrounding someone losing an opportunity, but they were in their head about something. They were in their head about a situation. They didn't know whether or not something's around a vehicle. They felt like it's almost like, it's kind of like somebody wanted to, it's like somebody kept them in their head. Somebody who this could be a feminine in this energy. Try to use love as a reference to keep somebody in their head surrounding a vehicle. So somebody really did something to stop somebody from having the opportunity by keeping them in their head. Like they put somebody in mental imprisonment on purpose because they wanted a car. It's kind of like somebody. It's kind of like what Oprah was. You get a car. You get a car. Like somebody was really on that. Like, and somebody just was like, "I'm gonna hop on that bandwagon real quick, okay? I'm gonna come in like I really want this person, and put them in their head about the whole situation so they can give it to me, and have them leaving them hanging." That's true. On what somebody was doing. So somebody really did that to make somebody jealous. Somebody who was minding their business, working. That's why the Ten of Swords is in reverse. Somebody did that on purpose. Okay? Like they intentionally made somebody. It's almost like I'm gonna make this person think like you're a fake friend, or you're not a real good lover, or you a hellraiser, or you really ain't worth this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell them that. All right, whole time you might not even known this was going on. Okay, you may not even know it was going on. You was just like, la la la. I'm working. Okay, I got what I got, but I'm humble about it. Okay, somebody in the background was trying to keep somebody stuck in hopes that you would feel defeated about something, but you weren't. You weren't defeated about anything. Only thing happened was a relationship ended and you didn't realize the relationship. You were like, damn, a relationship ended? It's almost like somebody wanted to pursue you and gift you with something, but you didn't know. You didn't know somebody wanted to gift you with something. And somebody came in because they saw that somebody wanted to give you something or give you something. So I got somebody wanted to come in, but somebody came in. They was all in their head because they rushed and did something. It's almost like I'm here, vroom, like somebody rushed in to make somebody feel like shit about something. Like they couldn't wait to make somebody feel like shit. And that's true. And somebody was just like not paying it no attention. You see how she got her head down? Everything's like she's working. Her head is down. She's working with her hands. She's doing something with her hands. Like she's threading this whatever this is, okay? But inside of it is pentacles, which represents she's working. The Eight of Pentacles, she's working. She didn't even know she was being defeated. Or somebody had it out for her. It's really giving like somebody didn't even know somebody had it out for somebody. Like, I didn't even know. I was at work. I didn't know none of this was going on. And a relationship ended without you knowing. It's almost like you didn't find out that such and such had a birthday party. And somebody surprised somebody with a car or a gift or something major. How like somebody was surprising somebody and nobody told you until a week later. That's how that was with the Wheel of Fortune. Like you might have been like, oh shit, that's what's up, but you didn't know that until later on that party was supposed to be about you. But somebody came in and said, huh. That's what I got. It's almost like somebody really wasn't on that. Even if it like, it's like, literally, you're minding your business. You see how she got her head down, people offering cups, but But you so busy trying to take care of what you got going on, okay? Somebody was trying to weaken you and make you lose your independence this whole damn time, type shit. And you like, I lost my power. I didn't know. I didn't know I was losing my power. Like somebody, like I didn't know I was losing my power surrounding something. Oh, okay. But you're not confrontational about shit. Like, okay, you gon' whatever this is, okay. Some form of wish fulfillment, okay. Somebody coming towards you. Some form of Four of Wands. Some form of togetherness or something surrounding unity, happiness, or something. Love. Okay, something's gonna end with love, okay? Because somebody was being deceptive. Alright? But you weren't in your head about anything. Alright? You're gonna get the 10 of Cups you deserve. Somebody was trying to keep you stuck and unhealed. Like somebody wanted you to be in something unhealthy. But you're not buying it to whatever that is, okay? Yeah, that's the illusion removed. Somebody just really ain't hearing that shit. Okay? Yeah, there's an Empress in reverse who wasn't enlightened about that. It's almost like somebody beefing with you, but you didn't know it was a beef going on. Like, that's what I got. Like, oh, we beefing? I didn't know. Okay. So what do we do next? Like, it's almost like somebody wanted to create. Maybe somebody might have thought that somebody was weak, and that's why they kept doing it. Hell nah. Okay, ain't none of that shit going on. It's just like, it's really like, it's kind of like the gentle giant. The only thing is, somebody's not a giant, but they know what kind of power they uphold. They know they can do you bad. If they ever get tried, they know they can do you bad. They know they can just break you. It's one of them. It don't even have to be physically. It can be mentally. They know they can dominate you, type thing. And somebody was looking at size. Like if you saw Goliath, you know not to fuck with him. Okay? Well, he was a 7 foot tall or something like that. He was tall. It was a giant, right? If it was a giant, you would have known not to fuck with that. But then somebody assumed like, oh, well, that person ain't gonna do nothing because look at their situation, or look at them, they short, or they seem like they too nice or something. Somebody just taking someone's kindness for weakness, okay? And somebody like, I didn't know we was beefing, bitch. That's what I got. This looks like somebody was intentionally trying to create a beef, but somebody like, I didn't know we were beefing. My bad. Okay? What you supposed to say when somebody beefing with you and you weren't beefing with them? I beef back. I'm beefing with you back. But you don't know what to be mad about. You got to be upset to beef, right? I don't understand. Okay? Yeah. Secret Society said the smartest thing that ever happened is for somebody not to get the clarity on something. Okay? Because somebody would have been in their feelings. Alright? Or somebody would have hurt somebody's feelings. That's what I got. Alright? That's the smartest thing that ever happened in this situation. Is that somebody never found out about it until later. Somebody would have gotten an ego about it. Yeah. But, yeah. They would have gotten an ego about their responsibilities. Okay? So, that's what I got out of that situation. Okay? Yeah. Somebody wants to manipulate something, but that's exposed. Alright? Something was exposed. Alright? That somebody just didn't want somebody to be seen, and they was going to try to flip it. But somebody's not doing work on them. That's the thing. It's something like I don't want you to be seen because I don't like you. And then somebody like, oh, okay. They never found out, because if they did, okay, this shaman would have been in the upright. Like, oh, okay, you want to be for real? Oh, that's what you really want. Okay. I see. All right. Say less. I got you. All right. Sleep with one eye. Like, yeah, that's exposed. All right. That's secret removed. Somebody, you can't do that with everybody. That's what I got. Yeah, you can't just keep fucking with people and not knowing what's inside that water. Okay? Yeah. It would have been all kind of imbalances. All right? All kinds. All right? Yeah. Danger. This is an intimidation card, but it's also a danger card. It would have been all kind of shit going on. You can't do that with everybody. You just can't. Because somebody wasn't even oppressing someone. Okay? All right? Yeah, but something was smoothly done for somebody to be seen as someone's wife and chosen. Okay? Yeah. Somebody is possessive over someone. Okay? Yeah. I can't make this up. Somebody is possessive over someone. All right? They watch them work. You see, there's a man right there. He's watching her work. Every little thing she do. Okay? And somebody just gets upset and lose their damn mind. Somebody won't initiate something with them. Like, they lose their mind because somebody won't argue back with them. Like, that's crazy. They want to compete. That's what they want to do. Damn. Yeah. It's not really given like they want to compete in a way like it doesn't mean that they unpure. They just want to do it for fun. That's what I got. I want to compete for fun. No, baby, I got bills. I got real shit going on. Okay? I got real shit going on. School about to come up. I ain't got that kind of time. Okay? That's really what's given. Like, somebody really... That's the reason why somebody had that... Somebody... They never cross somebody's mind because they like, I got shit going on. I can't do that shit with you. She's sexier in person. Betty by example. BBE. Okay? You're sexier in person and you're a baddie by example. Okay? Damn, what the hell happened? I thought I had mixed them up. Okay. You got get out now. Choke me and feel me. Explode, dominant, sub, bondage, dominance, submission, and manipulation. Okay? Somebody just wants to control somebody. Okay? Well, get out now. Somebody is controlling, all right, or somebody's trying to control a narrative. I don't know, all right, but it's really giving. I'm hearing adrenaline. So somebody like shit. You say you'll get on feet if somebody piss you up because of adrenaline, but just son, we let's put everything in a bandana and tie it on a stick. We're going to, I don't know. we're finna go out of town on feet. No, I don't think so. It don't work like that. Okay? It don't work like that. Ain't nobody doing that. Okay? But you make me mad enough. I know how to catch the bus or something. Yeah. Make me upset enough. Yes. Okay. Yes to what? Okay, they was tripping about what you was doing, but you was at work or sleep. Caution, he really defended the other whole low key in reverse, okay? I have to wrap this up because I don't like when my readings be all long and shit, okay? All right, somebody's second house has been activated, all right? With squirt in reverse, okay? So somebody wanted to paint a picture that somebody get their money by sleeping around. No, okay? With squirt in reverse, somebody don't sleep for money. I wish somebody would stop that. Somebody don't sleep around for money. That's just not their thing. All right? But somebody really want that so bad, and I don't understand where somebody going at with that, because it's like, it's kind of like you. I don't know how long you ever been single, but I know how I've been in this situation before. Okay, where you've been single for so long, okay, that you want that relationship until that relationship come, okay, or something, you know. You used to having the whole bed to yourself, the whole entire comforter over your body and your body only, And then somebody comes in and they want to cuddle, right? So all you know is your scent. Like all you know is your fragrances. All you know is your soap. All you know is you. So when somebody come, right, you don't smell your scent. And your scent could be fruity. It's a feminine. It could be fruity. It could be soft. Like, you smell that man. So when a woman goes, so it's like that's why women who've been single for a long time, you can't just up and sleep with them, or they ain't gonna be the type to just be sleeping around. Like it ain't. I ain't saying like shout out to the ones that just do what they do. Okay, if that's how you get your money, you hustle for that. Okay, but I don't think this is a continuance of a conversation that need to keep happening. Okay, surrounding something or someone due to their attraction. This is. It's one of them things like it's a waste of time to try to seek that in somebody. What you want? What you want a woman like who been single and not had a man for a long time to say without you getting offended? Because I like to nip stuff in the bud and tell you the truth. But when I do tell the truth, y'all get mad. Okay. So please, all right, because I'm trying to be nice about it. I really am. I really am. Y'all know y'all get sensitive when a woman keep it too real. When a woman keep it too real, all of a sudden she hate men, and then now she got to fix the fact that she don't. That ain't the issue. Okay, the issue is we got seven house in reverse, okay, and stocks and bonds in reverse. If some form of real romance don't take place, it's really giving like when a woman who's been single for a long time don't receive the right kind, like no love bombing, just genuine connection, a genuine romance, a genuine like that. You know what I'm saying? When she don't receive that, somebody think if you sleep with somebody, that's jackpot. We can get money if we just sleep with this person. No, okay, it has to be genuine. Something has to be taken slow, okay, in order for something to work. All right, because you don't want to be later on thinking like that's the woman of my dreams, and then you take your shoes off, all right, and the whole room just whiff of some sour ass sweet peas, and nobody cooking them, or some buttered grits, and you ain't see nothing on the stove. Like nobody want to smell food off somebody's body that ain't cooked, but your body is cooking, type thing. It's you have to get that woman to get used to you first, because all she know is how to be used to herself. All right, and just assuming that she sleeps around ain't gonna cut it. Be a gentleman. That's the best way I can put it. You gotta be a gentleman if you're asking for a lady, because you never heard words like ladies and niggas or gentlemen and bitches. Okay, you just never heard that. You hear ladies and gentlemen, bitches and niggas. Okay, don't do that. Okay, that will never work. You are who you attract. His male cousin. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, they found out you were LBGTQ and thought you wanted them, but not. Or don't. Okay, somebody. Somebody male cousin keeps accusing somebody for being gay. Spirit said it's time to say I'm straight with you, bro. Okay, somebody need to have that talk with they family member. Okay, because once you figure it out, you gonna be mad. Whoever this is, the sibling ain't got nothing to do with it. All right, let's wrap this up. A spiritual psychopath, not a killer, but don't push me. This is a spiritual psychopath that need money on their books or canteen. Okay? Alright? Somebody's going to receive money, power, respect because they are ascended master surrounding something. Okay? Once you figure something out or once you see something. Okay? Surrounding higher knowledge. Alright? But I definitely got a situation where somebody's not gonna just up and tell you something. You gotta look into something yourself, all right? In order for something to work, in order for you to find out, somebody's just not gonna tell you, all right? I hope this message helped you. Y'all be blessed.